Yeah, that was. I thought UCLA played really well. I thought we came out with a good energy, got ourselves a lead early in that first quarter of the game. We stalled out a little bit, and they kind of separated. And I think we could have made that more competitive. We just couldn't keep them off the glass. They were just really. It's been an issue just on the stretch. We played so many games the last 3 weeks, and I don't know if we need the recovery time or practice time or both, probably. But part of our mantra is defend, rebound, take care of the ball, and we were not able to rebound. So hat tip to them. They played really well, I thought.
Coach Smith, obviously not the way you wanted to end the season, but it was a successful season in terms of how far Washington State has come. How do you feel overall about the season and the future for the Cougars?
We're always looking to grow and improve, and these guys did. And, even by all the metrics, our net ranking, our fifth place finish in the league, I just think we did a lot of good things, and we left a little bit on the table too. I think there's opportunities that we had there, and it's a learning process. I think even tonight we won a league. We didn't get to play 2 years ago. We beat Colorado. We didn't even get to play the next round, so it would have been nice some of those guys had an opportunity to know what that's like after you win one and play a team that has a bye that's tough, and it exposed a little bit why you want to finish the top four. I think it is a nice advantage to have to be fresh going into that game.
Questions? Coach, what can you take away from kind of the experience that UCLA plays with? And when you say that kind of tonight maybe experience won out?
Oh, well, obviously you want to get your program used to playing late into March, and that we're in beginning of March, and they're used to it, obviously, and they had a rough conference tournament last year, but they rebounded. They got in the tournament and caught, our whole league did, and they were 11 seed, and I'm sure that helps them. Just expecting to win, returning so many guys, and that's what I'm hopeful that we'll return the core of this group. I think we will. They like each other. I hope they like me. I think they do too, but I just think we haven't had that enough guys return with a lot of minutes, so you can make that a really comfort of playing together. We had a lot new this year that we had to kind of blend in, and we got there. It's just like I said, it's hopefully keep getting better.
That stretch when you guys, I think Tyrell had a couple threes in a row, and you went up two, and they had 5 turnovers in 5 minutes, and I know that they just had one against USC and number 4 in the country and limiting turnovers. Why are they so difficult to turn over? And I know you guys hang your hats on that quite a bit. And maybe in that stretch, how'd you kind of get them out of their stuff a little bit?
We're defending well. We got hands. We got active hands. We got good quickness, and we got good length. So I don't know if it was a conscious choice, but they put pretty much 4 guards out there all the time. All those guys can really handle the ball, so it's hard to turn them over. There's some stuff in the paint where we bothered them a little bit, and they kicked it around, but they were just too tough on the glass.
Coach, you guys only shot 28% from 3. What was it defensively that they were doing that bothered you guys a little bit, that couldn't get those threes to fall?
They're long and strong, and they can switch a lot of stuff, so it's hard to get penetration on them. I thought these 2 guys right here did a good job of that, but they can go that second and third pass. But I thought we played the right way and made extra passes, and they had long arms coming at you, and it's tough on back-to-back nights. And be honest, we're going to have to make 40% to win that game and rebound even. We can't do those things. So, but we just had a couple stretches where we took a couple bad ones, and we got a little. But I think it was more, we couldn't get stops, and we pressed a little bit.
Coach, just what was going through your mind during that 8.5-minute run where you guys didn't hit a field goal, and just how did that happen in your eyes?
We've had stretches there, but throughout the season, we couldn't get a stop. Even though our offense weren't scoring, but it kind of compounded, and just the one play that was big. I think it was 23-21. They were up, and we had a great defensive possession. The rebound scored out of our hands, and Bernard hit an end of the clock 3. And, in the course of a game, those things are going to happen, but how we have to play against them, that was a little bit of a deflating moment maybe, and we couldn't quite get there. And they were really tough defensively. Even when Tiger was out of the game, they're maybe a little better defensively, not as he kind of orchestrates them on offense, but they can. That's like Clark coming in there and switching and stuff. So we struggled there.
For both the players, could you kind of compare and contrast the last time when you guys played UCLA down there and then this one? I guess what did you feel like you went into this one doing different, and what kind of worked well and maybe what was similar about them?
I think the biggest difference is we came out to compete this game. Coach talked about it with us in the locker room last time. We just got out-competed from tip to finish. So we came out this game, I thought, with a lot more energy. What run did they go on the first game? They went on a crazy run or something.
Yeah,
like
they started. They threw a haymaker at the beginning. It was like 7-0, and we just.
Yeah. So we didn't let that happen this game, but they're an experienced team, so they're going to hit back, and we just weren't able to weather that storm.
Any other questions?
Yeah, for both of the players, what do you guys take from this experience? And you guys both have a chance to come back this year. So if you come back to the Pac-12 tournament next year, how does this experience and winning a game and playing 2 days here help you out next time around?
Right. Like Coach said, we're a new group. A lot of us are newcomers, and then we had a lot of moving parts this season. So for me personally, this is my first season again in almost 2 years, so I think just getting one under my belt just helped me get back into the rhythm of things will help. And I think, knowing our personnel, knowing our guys, hopefully have our core come back. Obviously, we lose people like Mike, Matt. I think that'll help us going forward.
Andre?
So they don't know if you speak English. They're uncertain.
No, I mean, we just can learn from this experience. Obviously, we have a lot of season left, and like Coach said, we're a young team, and we were way better than last year, and it's just one step forward for us. And hopefully, we're gonna come back next year and make one more step forward. So. Definitely a good experience for us, and just keep moving forward.
Coach, how securely do you think your team is an NIT team, and what do you think it would mean to this program to be going to a postseason tournament, considering it's been quite some time? I know you guys were going to go a few years ago, but then obviously
I think we're in good shape. I think the Pac-12, Power 5 conference, I think we're fifth best conference to finish. Fifth place, one game out of fourth. Our net's should be in a good spot there. But I'm very hopeful. We're gonna practice and assume we're in and be ready to go, and hopefully not get let down. It means a lot. It's only happened 5 times. We got our practice gym, and I'm like, no, so I think there's 5 NCAA tournaments. There's only 5 NITs too, so it's harder to get in there. Obviously, we have 356 Division I teams, and the teams that win their league that don't win their conference tournament get automatic bids. So that squeezes the field down a little bit, and it's a tough tournament. Coached in it before as an assistant, and we beat St. Mary's. We beat Klay Thompson and Aaron Baines were on the team. So there's 2 NBA players in the NIT, and we beat Steph Curry that year too. So it was a heck of a tournament. Might have to check their seating. Their selection might not have been the best. Those guys seem pretty good.